Made it to the weekend, adventurers on the rise. Solving riddles and casting missiles, throwing daggers at their eyes. If you're into fortune and glory, and tales of the heart and soul, finding clues, knocking out some fools, depending on how they roll. It's D&D, yeah, with the Active Square. It's D&D, yeah, with the Active Square. They got the shit and they got the dice, the treasures of the day. Yeah. It's D&D, with the Epic Square. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to twitch.tv/RichPatel. I'm your man, Patel, and we are here with the fantastic Ethnic Squares. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How are we all doing today? Up first is the one they call Bad the Bolt Reaver. Bolt Reaver by name, badass by nature. Keeper of coins, the flusher of fools. It's our lanyard lawyer, the hitman with the fabulous head of hair. The monster hunter ready to make an impact outside of Genshin 2. It's Rahula.
What up? Hey.
Also, we'll be doing a birthday stream right after D&D today, so get ready for that, folks. He's been sitting on a hoard of presents, which he has somehow not opened.
Self-control on this man.
This is it. And the internet gods hopefully will, bless him with some internet speed so he can do that stream later on today. It's my pleasure to introduce our resident rogue, Aina Ravennoak. Seems like someone's about to lose an eyeball or several today. The best brewer in this or any land, sharp as their wit as they are with their daggers. It's Flora Jessie.
Hello.
What up, nerds? How are things?
Things are good. I'm ready to stab some eyeballs.
Let's go, doggy dog. Next up, it's our Elven Ranger Pavato. When a challenge arises that he can't solve with his mind, his longbow and twin swords are more than enough. Adding a dash of sass to this fine cocktail of companions, it's the wonderful Robin GL.
Hey.
Splish splash, my friend. Hey. Splish splash.
Splish splash. My opinion.
I don't get it. I don't understand. What is splish splash?
Don't worry, Rahul.
I missed 1 week.
There's a song in everything.
I've missed 4 weeks, Rahul.
Next up is the best part of the business. No creature can best this elven adventurer Sky with a song or their cutting words. The Doctor of Who is more positive than the sound of a PlayStation trophy popping. Host of the phenomenal Locking It Down every Thursday on YouTube. It's the ludicrously brilliant Lucy.
Hey, thank you. Good to be here.
Rahul, last week we did things which unlocked 2 gold trophies, or they would have done had this game been listed on PSN.
Oh, right. Oh, no.
Yeah.
What was the second thing?
Well, you beat a dungeon and you made level 10.
Yeah, big. Level 10's big,
That's it.
That's pretty big.
Very Bethesda.
Double digits, baby.
Given that the level cap's only 20, you're like halfway there.
What, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
There you go. Every day's a school day. Next up is the Tabaxian Monk Cut. Looking to punch, stay out of trouble. Let's hope that console's in your favor, or be prepared to feel their wrath. Drinking a sprinkler of stardust, a love of coins. It's my favorite part of Wales. It's the amazing Nerf Alice.
Hello.
Hi ho, Hattie.
Hey.
You ready for some D&D?
I am.
Let's go. I will be playing the wonderful role of Neo today. So, and to round off our band of heroes, it's time to cast Rage with the Barbarian Total War Race. Grab your great swords and let's get reckless. With more than enough brains to match our brawn, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Give it up for the marvelous Katie G.
Hey.
Katie, are you ready to D&D, my friend?
I think so. I spent all of yesterday playing NAC, so I'm sort of in an interesting level of alertness today.
Our Lord and Savior, NAC.
Yes.
Let's
Oh, wow, NAC. Oh, man.
Yeah. Don't you forget about NAC now.
On the way to that platinum.
Let's go. So, if we're all ready, let's start as we always do with previously on Dungeons and Dragons. After retrieving the gold coin from the lush jungle lagoon, the ethnic squares took the flight of stairs into the final hall of the Athenaeum. They entered a chamber known as the Sundial of Temperance, tasked to light the way for thee, find the tablets of 3, and make the time read thee 33. After a few failed attempts, the Tabaxian monk came up with the solution, and the party was able to enter the endless
Athenaeum. The vast, endless Athenaeum spanned as far as the eye could see. With some key investigation checks, the party discovered an intricate cabinet full of potions of healing for sale. As Ayana tried to break the lock to a spot of thievery, runes appeared to challenge him with a riddle, which Bori successfully solved. 750 gold pieces were spent for a collection of greater and regular healing potions. After taking a moment to rest, the party leapt through the large painting to take on Ion's final test. The holy symbol of Ion was guarded by the winged angelic Deva and the elemental being known as the Genie. Battle commenced and the party was faced the brunt of savage strikes from their mace and scimitar respectively. The intense battle ended with the Deva dropping the holy symbol of Ion. Boris instantly grasped the stone and was instantly plane shifted to be in the presence of Ion. The goddess bestowed upon them with the Tome of Isolation, Blessing of the Knowing Mistress, and the Bead of Divinity. And that's everybody caught up. And now let's continue with episode 13, to the city of Emon.
Nice. I felt like we all had a bit of the Tome of Isolation last year. I remember holding that.
That's it. Rites of Banishment work cast. Absolutely. Okay, so with the symbol of the Knowing Mistress and other celestial gifts in your possession, you set off on the road northwest towards the capital city. Known as the City of Fellowship, Emon is the cultural heart of civilization on the continent and is the nexus of politics, justice, business, industry, and education within the realm. Tal'Dorei's sun is high in the sky by the time the city appears over the horizon. The banners of Emon are flying in the breeze atop of the 60 feet high walls. For many of you, it's your first time seeing the city in its full magnificent grandeur. Approaching this, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Approaching from the Silvercut roadway, you see the Cloudtop district in the center of Emon, housing the powerful, wealthy, and influential. From your vantage point, you can see the secondary wall 100 feet in height at the top, the Palace of the Sovereign and the Ivory Tower. Like many cities in Tal'Dorei,
Like a literal ivory tower.
Yes.
Nice.
Like many cities in Tal'Dorei, Emon is divided into several districts. Passing through the southeastern entrance of the capital, you find yourself in the Erudite Quarter. This is the center for higher education, not just in Emon, but all of Tal'Dorei. The Alabaster Lyceum is the largest and most accomplished institute of arcane study on the continent, where former Athlete Square member Kame Hale honed his craft. Fleshing out the story.
Great minds.
I love you guys.
Great minds.
The Erudite Quarters also hosted the Traverse Junction, a nexus of travel and teleportation circles that lead the cities across the continent and Exandria. The Traverse Junction is a sapphire pyramid connected to the Lyceum. The other point of interest in the quarters is the Black Swan, an entertainment venue staging all manner of masquerades and productions, attracting the brightest actors from across Tal'Dorei. Here we go. The other districts in Emon include Abdar's Promenade, the Military District, the Temple District, the Central District, the Cemetery District, the Port of Emon, and the Cloudtop District. Ethnic Squares, the day is yours. What would you like to do?
I feel like we are 220 gold coins in debt, so I feel like we need to maybe try and sell some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or was it go and make a donation to the Ion's temple, and then
Sure, but you need some
hopefully they
coin
would-
to do that first.
Oh right, I see. I thought we'd like pray to not
Well, you're
be
just gonna lay some
smelt.
flowers there, and that makes
Yeah,
it
we
220 gold.
would
I don't
pray
think so,
to
my
not
friend.
be smelt by the gods for
Could
being
we,
in debt.
could we potentially
think that
busk somewhere for money? I mean, it is the
Oh,
entertainment district.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Sky, roll a performance check for me.
Oh, yeah. So that's me preparing for the role. Performance check. Let's roll it.
Oh, while Sky is
Yeah.
performing, can I be pickpocketing people?
Yes!
Like, perfect distraction.
Double act. I got
Sure,
25.
Sure. Okay. So over the course of the next hour or so, as you start busking and you play with your loot, we will say that you gain 13 silver pieces and 1 gold coin.
Cause we are the ethnic squares. We're here, we're everywhere. Don't worry, no need to be scared. Cause we've got you. We're the ethnic squares. Ow!
That was amazing.
That is amazing.
We should have
If
got
can clip
more than
that out,
one.
round of applause, everybody.
Yeah.
More than one
Like,
bloody
that's
gold
more
for that.
It was a 25 performance.
Ayana, so how many people are you looking to pickpocket?
How many people around are there?
Quite a few.
How long is a
They're
piece of
mostly
string, Vitz?
They're mostly students, so they're not going to be the most wealthier folk. It may be better to try this tactic another place.
Okay. Wow.
It's completely
Or you do it both here and another place.
that's also a strategy.
I think we could do it at both places.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check for me, please. So, as Ayana
Natural
begins
fucking 20.
to... Wow!
Hell yeah.
Plus 33.
We will...
Jesus Christ.
That's a modifier and a half. So, we will say after 30 minutes of pickpocketing, you gain 127 gold pieces. Mixed
Hell
between
yeah.
like copper, silver, and a few trinkets that you like to sell. There you go.
Very good. Very good.
I'm very good at my craft.
We're going to donate to the No-End Mistress.
Absolutely.
She doesn't need to know how we came about this.
I was like, gold is gold. It's fine. Neo says, yep, that's how it works. So, where would you like to go in the city?
I was wondering if I don't know where the best place to do this would be, but to see if there's like notice boards or something to see if there's any like problem areas, maybe like an infestation of I don't know something not too bad.
A quest
like,
board.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it would be a tavern, I guess, to ask around. But quest board would be
Maybe the central district.
yeah.
Do you want to go there
Sounds sensible.
Yeah. The central.
I did also briefly consider the unethical cemetery district
For some more pickpocketing, I
But
had
then I was
also considered
Bit
that.
of grave robbing, maybe.
Let's try the quest board first.
Okay, so the central district. So let's go to. So the central district is the largest residential region of Emon. Most of Emon's merchant class live here within the district. Peppered throughout the tightly packed neighborhoods are guild halls, grassy parks, mini taverns, inns, and restaurants. So the key point of interest here is the Azalea Street Park. This peaceful park within one of Emon's oldest neighborhoods overlooks the Osmit waterways. A dual statue of Melora and Nefaris dancing together stands in the fountain in the center of the park. Adventurers often come to the park to relax and swap stories. So looking around, there isn't too many quest boards and the like, but maybe in the other districts you might find something.
When we're here, can I just pull over someone and ask them if they do you know if you have to pay to use the Traverse Junction?
So yeah, one of the residents there will say it's only for those who are skilled in the mystic arts, and they have to be pretty powerful in order to traverse there. Out of interest, where were you looking to go?
Like, if we need to get all the way to the Temple of the Raven Queen, are we going all the way to Vasselheim?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so you could look to do that, but I would imagine it's going to cost quite a pretty penny in order to get a Master of the Arcane to transport all 7 of you across.
Okay.
And I think you're a little bit in arrears at the moment. But it was a good effort. It's a good effort.
Look, there's some graves around. We can make some more money.
Do you want to go back to the list of districts?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
So if you're looking to sell
Can I
stuff,
actually? Sorry, before we do, can I ask, like, pull over someone on the street in the central district and ask them where the best place for a group of adventurers looking for jobs would be to go
Mm.
if they know.
Absolutely. So they would say you could try out the Diamond Nest Tavern over in the Cemetery District, or in the Cloudtop District would be the place to look.
Ooh, I wanted to go to the Cloud District.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
cool.
we keep like this cemetery district.
Yeah, it keeps coming up, doesn't it? Yeah.
But we could wait until nightfall for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
probably a
Sure.
good
The
shout.
other place they suggest to you is Abdar's Promenade. In the
Okay.
Diamond,
Okay.
so the Laughing Llama in at the Abdar's Promenade or the Diamond Nest Tavern in the Cemetery District are the best places to look.
Okay.
My brain is drawn towards the Cloudtop District.
Clouds
But
up
I-
by day, cemetery by
Thanks, it
night.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So for
Cloudtop?
clarity, where
Yeah.
are you going?
Cloud top because it's still day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sure. Okay. Let's send you over to the Cloudtop. So, crowning the hill at the centre of Emon is the Cloudtop District, home to the city's government and nobility. Surrounded by 100 high-foot walls acting as a secondary line of defence, the district was heavily damaged in late 1810 PD at post-divergence during the Chroma Conclave attack, as Thordak the Cinder King made the district his roost. Places of interest here, we have the Palace of the Sovereign, where the Tal'Dorei Sovereign lived and held court. This building was destroyed during the Chroma Crisis and is still under construction as of today. We have the Citrine Garrison, the hub of the military planning within Emon. The Tal'Dorei Council met here when the palace was rebuilt. We have the Ivory Tower, which is the tall white tower home to the arcanist Allura Visorin. We have the Skyship Port, a tall tower built to receive skyships, buttresses against the wall of the district. One may be able to charter a craft to a silver from here. And we also have a Thordak's crater. So despite reconstruction efforts, the center of the district remains a smoldering ruin, even 30 years after Thordak's attack. And
Question: are there people walking around here?
not so much. So
not
most
so much,
most of them are in the either in the Palace of the Sovereign or in the garrison.
I see. Okay. Just because, nobility, pickpocket, they're not gonna miss it.
They're really not.
You may
They're
need an
living up here.
invitation to get inside the Palace of the Sovereign.
Maybe we'll pass on that.
Hey, I mean, I've got a pretty good deception. I could get it.
Go get Mike. That's what you need to say.
Yeah.
Go get Mike.
It's always a mic. Always a mic. Come on.
Always a Mike.
Do we think there's any? I mean, I'm interested in this arcanist who lives in this tower, but is there any? I don't know what we could do with this information. Like, can we just knock on their door and be like, "Yo, can you teach us some?
Hey,
Can you teach us something arcane?"
Came hail.
Yeah.
They just kick us out of the city.
That's guys, what would you like to do?
Can you give us more information on the arcanist in the tower?
Yeah, so do you want to go over there and see what's up?
Kind of, yeah.
So,
Kind of just want to wander over, but I'm just like, I'm not going to knock on the door of a giant ivory tower, but I kind of just want to know, do we have any information about this arcanist?
Allura was one of the most prominent arcanists who helped the legendary band of heroes known as Vox Machina fight off the Chroma Conclave, and indeed those who tried to aspire to godhood, namely Vecna, the Ascended. So they were critical in the kind of the defense of the city and using their arcane prowess to kind of help fight off massive evils. Mr. Mac 92, how are you, my friend?
Sean.
Hey,
Ah,
Mr. Mac in the
Les as well.
house.
I mean, if we knew their connection to Vox Machina, I'm sure we could tell them what we're doing and what our quest is. And we're trying to stop the guy, and we're trying to get another bead specifically, or just what are we trying to get from the temple of the matron?
So if you
Just a whole symbol.
Yeah, if you acquire the holy symbol, then that grants you kind of passage to the kind of celestial plane, where you can either converse with the gods, and then they may be able to bestow celestial gifts upon you, which may help in your fight against Spire and Cawthorn.
Yeah, we can tell. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can kind of, knock on the door, mention that we've heard stories of her legendary fights against evil, and that is it a he or a she? By the way, I didn't ask.
She.
Or a she, and we can see if she's got any tips. Maybe she can teach us something or give us some wisdom for our journey.
Sure. Okay. So you make your way over to the Ivory Tower. It takes around about 30 minutes. The Cloudtop district being one of the largest in the city. When you get there, you knock on the door, and
She's
they're
not
open.
Yeah,
You nailed it. So a lady introduces herself as Lady Kima. She opens the door and asks you, "Hello, what can we do for you today?"
We're wondering if what's her name again?
Allura.
Allura. We're wondering if Allura was in.
Lady Allura Visoran is not in, I'm afraid. She is off on duty.
Do you know where we might be able to find her?
Yeah, she's currently in the Dominion of Wildmount.
Oh, okay. So she's like really not here.
Yeah.
She's
you
out
have
of
Cool.
town.
Can I roll an insight? I want to see if she's really not in, or if that's just what they tell anyone who comes looking.
Sure, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
Someone's played D&D before.
Uh-huh.
21.
Yeah, they're telling the truth. Allura Visoran is not in.
Right. Well, we tried. Also, nice tower. Yeah.
It's big.
Is it actually ivory though?
Maybe we can leave them our business card in case they ever need anything. We could be like, yeah, call us.
A small piece of paper that says the ethnic squares
Sure.
on it.
So Sky produces a piece of parchment and scribbles down the ethnic squares.
Listen for our tomfoolery and you'll find us.
I would love if in like
Nero just
three.
says, just follow the explosions, you'll find us.
Yeah.
I'd love how if in like 3 campaigns time we'll be in like this massive battle full of danger, and then like Allura will just turn up with this business card, be like, "Hey, I've been following up on this because it's just stuck in my head, and I'm here now. Like, what do you want?"
I think we'll maybe like tell Allura a bit about why we've come calling as
So,
well, and like press
we
is
will say-
urgent.
We will say, Kurt, you take a moment to write a few pieces of parchment, just in terms of a letter that you will leave in to Lady Kima, who promises to pass on this letter to Laura Visorian. And you make notes of your mission and your ties to Vox Machina and all of that good stuff. How's that?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in the Cloud District at this moment, or do you want to check out the other parts of the city?
Let's go other parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure.
Go back to the top.
What time of day is it?
This is around about
Is it
noon.
night time
Bravato
yet?
asks and looks up at the sky to try and determine.
Yeah, it's around about noon.
Okay.
Should we check out Abdal's Promenade?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, guys.
Sure.
We can. Sure. There was something we
We can
could.
get lunch in the something tavern. It's the
Yeah, absolutely.
Lamb Tavern or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Abdul's Promenade is a large open-air market district that dominates the eastern side of the mall. The district is named for the marquis and spicemonger who helped fund the city's original construction. With carts, stands, and shops stretching for miles along the wide and interconnected roads, nearly anything can be bought and sold here.
All right.
Interesting.
Perfect.
So,
Does anybody need basilisk fangs for spells or anything?
Yeah, that's probably something we should check.
Nura has a look and says that she does not.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not.
So, of all of the kind of establishments here, 3 stick out to you. We have the original branch of Gilmore's Glorious Goods, run by the
Oh,
one
wow.
Sean Gilmore. or Gilbert, as Battle likes to refer to it. We have the Anvil Gate, which is an establishment dedicated to metalworking. Should you need any weapons retooling, anything like that. And we have the Laughing Lamia Inn, a large 4-story inn. Yes, it's Portobello Road. So, do you need to? Are you looking to sell these basilisk fangs?
So
Yeah.
we've got 7, and we've also got 56 white dragon scales.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone needs any of those for any of their spells or anything.
No.
I don't
No,
believe so.
don't think so.
Neo was after some red dragon scales at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
maybe
yeah,
we can trade.
Okay, so we'll say that you go to one of these vendors, and they introduce you and say, welcome to my bazaar. What can we do for you today?
We're looking to sell some basilisk fangs.
Ooh,
Do you-
let me see. So they take out their magnifying glass and they inspect the basilisk fangs a little bit closely. 7 of them, you say. Right, and he takes a look, gets a little brush out and starts dusting them, examining the kind of the chip marks of where you either slid the clean out of the jaw of the basilisk or kind of hacked away at it. We can offer you 10 gold apiece.
10 gold apiece.
10 gold. That's
Sound
it.
Basilisk. Wow.
Can I roll an insight to see see how excited he looks, like see whether I think he's taking the piss?
Sure.
Oh no, 14.
Okay, so they look a bit shady. This is not their first rodeo kind of thing. So think of it like a jeweler's in a jeweler. So you can go over there, probably negotiate best price and all the rest of it.
How can we haggle?
Make eye contact with the group.
So you can, Sky, you can say a statement, and then I can say roll a persuasion check or something like that. Or if you're going to get scary with it, an intimidation check.
What about a deception check?
What are you trying to deceive them of?
Their money?
Yeah, their money, obviously.
Well, we can tell them that they're really rare, the basilisk.
Well,
that we bought.
that's what I'm thinking. That the
Yeah.
basilisk fangs are in fact very rare.
They're not just any old basilisk
No.
fang. They're
Exactly.
a mega basilisk fang.
Okay.
Mega basilisk.
This
fang.
They
basilisk,
say, excuse
70.
me, and they lean to their left and they pull open a drawer full of basilisk fangs.
Aw.
God damn it.
but all of these 7 are the same set, so you can sell these as a set.
Yeah, they're all from the
Shy.
same
Yeah.
Pavato,
snake.
roll a deception check for me.
Ah, fuck.
Can I
18. 18.
They turn to you and say, sir, we know basilisks have 4 fangs apiece. They can't all be from the same basilisk.
Hey, mutations occur. It happens.
You mean you've never heard of the 2-headed basilisk? Well,
Yeah.
not much of a merchant, are you?
4 teeth on one head.
Think you know
3
your
teeth on
basilisk
the
fangs,
other
eh?
one.
Sir, the price has gone down to 8 gold pieces of basilisk fangs.
Well, you can take your 8 gold and shove it where the sun don't shine. I ain't selling to you, mate.
Fair enough.
I've
So
made an
he
executive
turns to-
decision.
He turns to a young boy who works in the store and asks him to spread the word about you.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
God.
about to
Oh,
say,
no.
they're all
Oh,
gonna know
no.
about us now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Can we distract the
Just-
boy?
well,
Make it distract and not kill the boy.
Yeah, get Red Dead to it and just kill the witness and then just kill him.
Okay, so
Jesus
we'll say,
Christ.
Pavato, you leaving the rest of the ethnic squares to deal with the merchant, you slip out at the front of the store and kind of find a side alley and roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
With an
just-
advantage, I get to roll twice, right?
Sure, go for it.
9.
Okay, so at the corner of your eye, you see the small boy run down an alley. What do you want to do?
I chase after him.
Okay, great. Roll an athletics check for me.
Oh, my God.
Okay. 3.
Okay. The boy rolled a 19, so he sprinted down the way.
Can
So,
I?
He's gone.
How far away is he?
You can't tell. He's gone down a few
Gone.
different corners.
With a full stop.
No. Is he considered my enemy right now?
No.
This is getting dark.
Were you about to commit the murder on a small boy?
No, I was going to use primeval awareness to exchange a spell slot to sense his presence.
Sure, you can do that.
Wow.
Okay. Can I tell where he is?
Sure, what's the range of that spell?
Up to 6 miles.
Okay, great.
Oh,
So,
wow, that's awesome.
you get the feeling he's like 100 feet away at this point.
Ah, that's not too bad.
Okay.
So
roll
can
another
I-
athletics check there.
Sorry?
Roll another athletic check if you're
Okay.
chasing after him.
Yeah.
Cool.
8.
this is taking
14.
a different turn. I wasn't
the lead the
expecting.
small boy has increases.
Oh, no.
I love this.
Oh god, I'm sorry, guys. This
He's lost
merchant.
again. Have I lost him again?
Yeah. So, are you still
I
doing the
give up.
chase?
Boy wins. Boy wins.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Can you work your way back to the
No,
store?
I cannot.
Oh
so
no.
we've also lost Pavato.
Okay, right. So as he slowly makes his way back towards you guys, you are still in the presence of the merchant. What you want to do?
Me or them? Or...
Pull them.
I mean,
You're working your way back.
Yeah, okay.
Find another merchant who we know for a fact that the boy couldn't have spoken to yet because
Because I ran the other way.
yeah.
Fine. You go to another merchant and you pass through the silk drapes that adorn their store, and she welcomes you. She welcomes you with open arms, offers you a glass of water each, and sits you down and starts to lay out jewels and gems in front of you in the hopes that you would buy some of her works.
I'm not going to say anything,
So-
so I'm just going to be quiet.
We have the fangs from a very, very rare 2-headed basilisk.
A deception check, if you please.
22.
Oh, a 2-headed basilisk, you say? Tell me more.
Yeah. So we were in like a dungeon and we came up across a mutated basilisk. It was huge, 2 heads, very violent, very crazy. But
You all survived?
we did just cut. Our friend did get, turned to stone for a little bit there, but we, solved that.
They
too.
do be like that, she says.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild.
Do be that way sometimes.
But yeah, we took down the 2-headed basilisk and we took these fangs as our prize.
Yeah, one of the fangs was so damaged it was not salvageable. Why we only have 7
Yeah,
when there should be 8.
tooth rot, am I right?
Yeah.
So she takes a moment and she says, okay, so for this incomplete set, I can offer you 12 gold pieces each.
Guys, it's better than the last one.
Yeah, might as well just
And we're
I
probably
think
not going to do any better because
No.
the kids spread the word that I'm a dickhead. So, yeah, I think we should go.
Okay, great. So 7 times 12, and then I can add that to your tally. She asked, do you have anything else to say?
We got a
Have
whole
some
bunch.
jewels. Didn't we have jewels?
We have a
The-
bunch of dragon scales.
you
Yeah, we
dragon
got
scales, but
56 white
the
dragons.
police kind of took the jewels off you that you stole from that
Oh.
road wagon that one time. And then claimed, I wasn't stealing, I wasn't stealing.
They were just there.
What do you do? Expect me not to take them? Come on.
They were shiny. They were there.
Dragon scales. So she asked, what kind of dragon was it? Was it large? Was it wormling? What,
God, I think-
Which is the dragon was it?
It was a white dragon, blue eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
very
Blue
nice.
eyes
Blue eyes white dragon, you say? You see her eyes start to sparkle.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
56.
Okay. She offers you a gold piece for each scale.
Right. I feel like. Is there any way to know whether we need these for other spells, like potentially in the future?
Nope.
No. Okay. I feel like we should maybe hold on to like 10, just in case.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
might be good.
Potentially.
Okay.
Sure.
So we'll
Okay.
sell 46 of them.
46 gold pieces come your way.
Sweet.
Is there anything else that I can do for you? And she points back to her various wares of jewelry and gems.
And we're
We're
like,
so poor.
jewelry, like, we're in debt right now.
Yeah, we're pretty poor right now.
Is there anything you are looking for though, in case we come across it on our travels? We can return with some more goodies.
Ooh,
Sure.
that's a good
So
question.
any hides you might find, so any more of the dragon scales or fangs and the like, I can always turn them into pieces of jewelry. So yeah, just be sure to bring those back to me.
Do we have any of that werebear hides there?
You sold that in Whitestone.
Cool.
She does say that if you're looking for work, that the Laughing Llama would be the place to look.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Thanks.
She bows as she bids you farewell.
And as you guys leave this store, you hear me coming running back.
Just out of breath.
Doubled over. Fucking run. I tell you what.
Neo asks, Pavato, what the heck happened to you?
It's a long story.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? Stupid.
I want to talk about it.
She says, let's go get you a pint.
Let's go.
Okay then, so where are you off to?
We're going to go to the inn. Badra, how much gold do we now have? I know that
We have-
it's owed, but...
We have 264 gold pieces, and we have 13 silver.
Nice. All right, so we can buy some food.
Yeah.
We can
Okay,
buy
yeah.
a pint.
Sure. So we'll say it takes we'll say 3 gold to get everybody fancy drinks and a little bit to eat. So
Yep, sounds good.
We can do that. In the meantime, I'm going to stop that for just a second and switch over to something else.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh
this
my
can't be
god.
good.
Oh, no.
The warning sign pops
Yeah.
up on the world-changing event occurring.
Yeah.
But,
Oh my god.
So as you're tucking into your various drinks and the food that comes up, we'll give a second for this to load. So while seeing many of the patrons enjoying a quiet drink, you do see a lady sitting at a table poring over the remains of a large, leathery, scaly red egg.
Ooh.
Fragments are laid out in a silk cloth,
Dragon egg.
and they
Nora.
are carefully brushing away bits of dirt and debris. They are deep in discussion with a colleague, talking animated to examine the fragments more closely with a magnifying glass. Ethnic Squares, would you like to eavesdrop on their conversation?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay then. So,
It's like, nah,
okay, are you all
not
going over
bothered.
one
Just
big
want to have my
group?
pint, really.
Are you all going to go one big group?
Who
Well,
has
I
the
mean, that might be a
highest-
bit suspicious.
I mean, if we're
No.
eavesdropping, we're just probably like casually leaning back in our chairs
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay,
Who-
so who's doing this eavesdropping? Need one
Me.
of you. Sure. Okay.
I'm
so, Ayana,
sneaky.
can you make a stealth check for me, please?
Hell yes.
Can I assist?
I
How are you
30.
assisting me?
My stealth check
I'm
is
being
30.
real quiet in her other ear bits.
Okay, we'll say that Pavato, you drop your drink in order to cause a distraction while Ayana slips away.
Yeah.
He's like,
What
oh,
was
no,
your
I don't have a
stealth check,
drink anymore.
My stealth check was 30, so
Awesome, right. So you carefully work your way up to the side of the bar and to be within earshot of the two discussing the origins of the egg fragments they recovered. The rest of the patrons go about their business as you quietly sip at your drink. You manage to overhear the two say, "Look at the markings along the ridge here. They're exactly the same ones on Thordak the Cinder King." Do you guys need a recap on who Thordak the Cinder King was?
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you make a history check for me, please?
Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I got advantage. And
Nice.
okay, that was first one 17. The next one was so it's 17.
Okay, so Thordak was the leader of the Chroma Conclave, a terrifying band of ancient dragons who stormed Emon and claimed Tal'Dorei capital as their prize. Thordak made Clapop District his home, and if it weren't for the heroics of Vox Machina, they would still be ruling with an iron law. Their companion nods in agreement and looks at the other pieces. And they say, "Take a look at the shapes here. I don't think they all come from the same egg. There must be more than just the one." First colleague is quick to agree. "From what I can piece together, we're looking at 3, maybe 4 of these eggs. Do we know how many eggs Thordak would lay in a typical roost?" The half-elven male takes a moment to think. Didn't have much time to search the area for any eggs that haven't hatched yet. About to find, well, I was about to see what was making those sounds, and if I recall, you decided to run first. The two take a moment to contemplate what's going to be lurking underneath the city. Then they go back to examining the findings and finishing their drinks. I think Squares, what would you like to do?
Pavado, we're getting you a motherfucking
Yeah,
dragon.
can we follow these guys?
Well, they're just at the table.
They're still not saying.
Yeah.
All right, we
Can
got to work
we-
out where these dragons are.
Yeah. Can we, like, I'm assuming we're also staying at our table for now.
Yeah, it's just me who's at the bar or
Yeah.
wherever.
So can we, like, keep an eye on them, and then when they leave, follow them and see where they go?
Sure. So Anna, we take it that over the next minute or so, you're whispering everything back into your earpiece to let the others know what's going on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So, they finish up their drinks and they wrap up the egg fragments of what they have, and then they walk outside the inn, and they go their separate ways. One heading east and the other heading north.
Which one has the dragon egg fragments?
Make an investigation check.
Fuck.
Is it just Ayana there, or are we?
22.
Sure. So you see, it was the one heading north.
All right.
I
Guys.
would say if they both have the information on where the nest was, then we should maybe split up and
Yeah.
Yeah.
both of them. Also, not let Pavato go after one another on his own because
Hey.
So that was a small boy. It was a
Yeah,
small
boy. This is a big man. Completely different story.
Yeah,
That small boy could run. Okay.
It's like Captain America and Winter Soldier.
On your left.
All right. So are we like splitting the party half and half? One's going to go after one guy, the other's the other.
Sure. How are you splitting the party up?
Well, I just want to ask, what is are we just following them, right? Or
Following, intimidating, potentially stealing the fragments, you know.
Okay.
I was going to say we could,
Trying to get information.
we could split based on the approach. So I was thinking, so I'm quite good at intimidating, so I could go for in the group that is going after the one that doesn't have the fragments.
Yeah, I'm more stealthy, so I think that'd be better with the one.
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe Iana as well for
Stealth.
if we're trying to steal them. Yeah, doing stealth.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to steal them.
For sure.
Okay. So Boris, who's coming with you? Or is it just
I'm
yourself?
not stealthy, so probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badger is not coming with me in Bavado.
Yeah.
But if
I could
Boris
be
is
team
likely to be
stealth.
more intimidating, are you not better off with Boris? Badra?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what
Okay, right.
we're
Then
saying.
Cut, you were saying you're going to go with Ayana?
Team stealth.
Okay.
Team stealth.
Sky?
I'll go with keep talking, intimidating.
Okay,
Awesome.
great.
Hell yeah.
Neo joins Team Stealth, and Vato, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm Team Stealth. I thought we said that. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Just after
so-
last time, we needed to check. Remember?
Hey.
Can I get
That's
you
why I'm
all to roll
sneaking and not
a-
running this time, okay?
Can I get you all to roll a stealth check for me, please?
Oh
Yeah.
God, why? I didn't join Team Stupid
Oh,
Stealth.
no, sorry. Those who are going for stealth, because Badr, I want to see if these people are going to start sprinting. They see you coming first.
Oh right.
21.
Okay, great.
14.
Okay, good to know.
21.
Yeah.
And Neo.
Neo rolled a 11. Okay then. So for the moment, they don't hear you coming.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so Team Stealth, you slide up to the explorer who happens to have the fragments on them. What are you looking to do?
Is it possible that one of my party members would be willing to cause a small distraction, and as I bump past them, I steal the whatever thing that they're carrying, the fragments in, with like a pickpocket sort of, oh man, I'm so sorry, didn't see you there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Pavato, what are you doing to distract?
Oh, fuck it. Am I doing it?
Oh, I just
Yeah.
said
You
someone-
said
Yeah.
No, I mean
I said,
a
yeah,
bunch
sure,
of us
that's a
are
good
on the
idea.
other
Let's do
team,
that.
so we're not
Yeah.
even nearby.
Can you like shoot a small fireball or something to create a
Okay,
distraction?
so as they are walking past one of the many taverns and buildings and marketplaces, Neo casts thaumaturgy, and she causes all of the kind of the wooden plates that go over the windows to slam shut all at the same time and then slam back open.
Ooh.
And so, oh wow, look at that!
Good distraction.
Bloody hell, we just picked it up there, hey?
Anna, what are you doing in the meantime then? While they're distracted.
While everybody's distracted, I am going to try and steal the
Sure.
fragments.
Plan check, please. I'll roll a perception
20.
check. Okay, stand by.
Would this be at advantage? Since he's distracted.
Sure, why not?
Okay. 24.
Okay, good to know. Wait a second. Ba-da-ba-da. Okay, great. So you managed to swipe the silk pouch, which has the rest of the egg fragments on, and they carry on and go about their day and turn across a few side alleys to make their way back to where they were going. So you're
Perfect.
now in possession of a few egg fragments that they believe are from Thordak the Syndicate.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna write this down.
And what's happening with the other group?
Well,
Sure.
they're
So,
going to try and get information, I guess.
Yeah.
We have relayed back to them with our earpieces that we have got the fragments.
Yes. And we're making our way back to the inn.
to the inn. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. Team intimidation. How do you want to do this?
What kind of information do we need to get? That's
Where these egg fragments have sort of come from.
So the person we're following is holding the actual egg, right?
No, there is
No.
no actual egg.
Oh,
There was
it's
just
just-
fragments.
Okay, cool.
But there's potential for unhatched eggs.
Okay.
Okay, so Boris, how are you leading your party or your band of intimidators?
I would say we'll try and just follow until there's like they go down like a dark alley or something, and then we'll rush them as others.
Okay, so as the rest of the ethnic players do spit takes, we'll say that this happens. So they go down a particularly shady alley, and they're around about 100 feet of their home at the moment. And what are you doing? Are you pouncing?
Could we do a little bit of good cop, bad cop, perhaps?
Hey.
Yeah.
Sure, if you want to do that. So what are you saying?
Okay, so
Well-
Oh, sorry, you can go.
Oh no, I was just saying I've got quite high persuasion, and I know you've got really high intimidation, so it could be a good like double
Yeah.
axe.
Okay, so I'll go up. I'll grab them by, I guess, like the scruff of the neck and like push off against the wall.
Oh, I'm more messing around. Right, I'm gonna be on watch then.
You look really
Just-
tough and like scary.
Yeah.
I'll be on watch to make sure there are no guards wandering around
Uh,
that may see this going down.
sure. Rather roll a perception check for me.
All right, I've got advantage on
Meanwhile, this
that.
person is yelling their ass off. They're just going, help!
sure.
I'll put a hand- I'll put a
Have
hand
their
over
throats
my mouth.
pushed up against the wall.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20, so 25 on perception.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you don't see any guards approaching for the moment.
Okay, good.
So I'll put a hand over his mouth and tell him
Okay.
to stop screaming. I'll say really like whisper menacingly in his ear that he to stop screaming.
Okay.
If
you
you
watch
want
the
then-
to
muscles
live,
under the mouth go, and they slowly die out.
I'll slowly lift my hand away and make sure they're not screaming. But okay, I'm so bad with names. We heard you have information about where Thorin might have laid some eggs. As you know, that was a hard-fought battle, and we don't want to see that sort of destruction coming back to this world. So you're gonna need to tell us where you found that nest, or else. And I just sort of like shake him
Or
against.
else.
But then I'll drop him, so that then maybe there's an opportunity for the nice cop.
Okay,
So-
so as you drop them in their startled state, they completely collapse onto the floor because their knees just go out and they kind of buckle and just collapse into a heap. They have not been jumped before like this. And they said, well, all the information is readily available. It's in the palace.
in that case.
But
Well,
what is-
For more details.
I'll
gonna
just
need
pick him
you
up
to
and
do
dust
it
it down a
fast.
bit. I was like, oh, thanks so much for your time, Sylvia.
Press him for more details, like
Yeah,
specific.
we don't have time for the palace. You need to tell us
Yeah.
that directly now. This is urgent.
Yeah, we
I sort
can't
of-
get into the palace.
Like
Yeah.
fake, like lean forward to like as if I'm gonna do something.
Make an intimidation check.
14.
Okay. So yeah, they are rendered terrified by you, and their mouths just start to dry up. And from the smell, you get the sense that they've soiled themselves.
Oh no! Oh
They're
no!
not saying anything.
Maybe we need a bit more less scare.
And then they. So, Sky, do me a favor. Roll a perception check.
Okay, perception. What do my eyes see? 30.
Okay, so
Definitely
the
soiled
thought-
yourself, mate. I can see.
So the thought comes to you that they are keenly aware that once the information is given, they're of no use to you anymore, and you are going to slit their throats.
Oh, do we have to?
That's what their perception is. Given that a giant turtle grabbed them, threw them up against the wall, and was like, proper Batman voice, tell me what you know.
Where's the dragon egg?
Where are the eggs?
Maybe we've come off on the wrong foot here.
I whisper over earpiece, guys. Let him know you're not gonna kill him.
Batman doesn't kill people,
yeah.
but I can't say that.
I
because I'm
saw the
trying to
way
be
he drives. He
intimidating, so-
definitely killed people.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What skills can we use to rectify this situation? I mean, is there a way to persuade them that we're not actually that bad?
Need like a Men in Black like memory wipe.
Duo like starts to go through her belongings. She hasn't got one of those. There's no neuralizers in D&D.
But maybe there's a way we can forget that this sort of habit if we just pause.
Sky, You're
They
pretty
are
good
now
at.
whimpering, cowering in the floor in a fetal position.
Surely
Oh,
you
God.
can persuade them
Yeah,
that
that's
you're
what I was
not
thinking.
going to slit his throat.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to persuade them with a performance.
No.
So that they will also feel like, lullabied into not being scared anymore.
This
guy's gone through a
persuade them
rollercoaster.
with
Make a performance
persuasion.
check at disadvantage.
Well, what? So wait, we're running persuasion performance.
The performance check at disadvantage.
Yeah,
How do you
because
do
you
that?
decided to make it a
So
performance.
roll it twice and take the lower of the two numbers.
Okay, so 1,
They're not in
20.
the mood to be entertained, which is why
Okay.
you're rolling at disadvantage.
Okay, the lower was 10.
Okay, yeah, they're not buying it.
Oh, come on. Not even if I did a little, let me entertain you.
I don't like Robin Williams. I don't like Robin
More confused.
You don't want to rock me, Jake.
This poor man, what have we done?
Oh, God, he's going to need some help.
Badra,
What else do we do?
make a perception check for me, please.
But me?
Oh, me.
Badra,
Oh,
sorry.
no, you. Oh, because it's taking a long time.
So, well, first one was 19.
Okay.
The next one was 17. So 19.
Okay, you see four ground guards starting to approach,
Oh,
having heard
Christ.
the commotion.
Okay.
Oh, what are we going to do? How do we make this guy not be sad and scared and on the floor?
Do we hear in our earpieces that there are people walking over?
If Badra's telling you this information,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you
Okay,
say,
I
Badra?
No
will.
way.
so Badra's like, the jig's up.
Oh, this is a fez! Cheese it! All right. There's 4 people. There's a group of people approaching. I feel like there's probably 4 of them. We might wanna make a move.
All right, can we just ask them one last thing by his persuasion? It's like, hey, is there any way we can make this better? And we just both walk away from this. We get the information.
Just forget
We're not
that.
going to kill you. Forget everything ever happened.
We get information, you don't die.
They
Yeah.
just say in a whimper, just leave me be.
God, can we not give them a gift?
It's a bit late for that,
I-
Luce. I'm gonna be honest.
I want to lean down and hoist them up.
Yeah.
So this is going to be so bad. I do not have good rolls for any of this stuff. But anyway, so I hoist them up and I want it to look like, because I know there are people walking over. We're all friends, and this person has had way too much to drink, and we're helping them.
Yeah.
I mean,
reading my
they
mind here,
control
Katie.
themselves.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I'm like, look, I'm sorry, I got a bit over enthusiastic there, but this is just really, really important. I mean, the fate of the world rests on your shoulders right now. Please just give us this information. It'll be okay.
Okay, Boris. Make a persuasion check to try and calm the folks down, and then in the meantime, can you roll a deception check for the 4 Crowns Guard has approached your position and kind of. Badra, they come to you and go, well, what's all this then?
Well, I'm just standing here. What is that, Logan
What, a brown
standing
man
here?
just standing in an alley? What kind of city is this? So the guards peer over your shoulder and see Boris with the individual kind of pinned up against the wall. Boris, what are you doing? What was your persuasion check?
I got a 17 for persuasion and a 16 for deception.
Okay, great. So they rolled a natural 20. So they're not buying any words that you're saying, but the guards, they do believe that there's nothing untoward. For Badra says to the guards,
No. Oh, just one of them's had too much to drink, but we're going to help him out, get him home. But we can take it from here. It's all good.
okay. And the Crown Guards say, thank you for your service. And they go back on their patrols.
Yeah.
But,
I was worried it was going to turn into Toy Story 1, where Woody's like, it's all fine, we're friends now. It's just a
The
dog.
guy
Oh my God.
collapses. And they're just like,
Okay, so the individual not buying any words of comfort now that you've kind of tormented him, and probably will be haunting his dreams for the rest of time.
Good.
You'll never forget the epic squares.
Sky pulled out
my
another business
name.
card.
Sky out there giving him a performance of a lifetime.
Again, looking as unintimidating as possible, even though the language is it's too late now. But I'm
You're a
trying
giant
to look like
turtle. I don't think there's any way you can be.
Oh
not
wait,
intimidated.
guys! I've got an idea. Do we know if the guy has seen me? Like whether he knows that I'm there?
Yes, I mean,
But-
the alley wasn't that long, and he was looking around for any direction.
Because then I could have run in there and been like, "Hey, leave this guy alone," and then I could have been the. But no.
Hey, but there's a whole extra half of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's like someone come save us.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Like, save
Stealth,
him.
team stealth. Where you at?
Okay, so Team Stealth, you make your way over there, and what do? Now there's all 7 of you surrounding this poor chap.
I would
7
like
against 1.
to
I like
run.
that.
No. I
but
would
he
like
doesn't
to run
know
in. He
that
doesn't
we're all
know. I would
together.
like to run in and be like, "Yo, guys, break it up. What the fuck is happening here? Leave this guy alone."
Make a deception check for me, please.
Yes.
We tried to sing to him. It's not
7,
all bad.
13.
Can they?
What do the
is there
the red
anything I can
circles
do to
mean?
make that advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, so advance. Oh, then I guess roll again.
Mhm.
30, natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. And the individual said, "Help! Help! Help! This turtle's got me! He won't let me go!"
Yeah, look, Turtle, back off. Don't know who you are. Leave this guy alone. I will get him home
I
safely.
run up and stage punch Boris.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a performance check for me, Kat.
Oh, +0 performance. Perfect.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
As you run up and try
You
and
punch
stage punch, you
Boris.
trip on one of the flagstones on the floor. You just end up tumbling.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This poor guy.
Because
Still
I
running.
rolled such a high deception, at the same time, I am grilling this guy very calmly, very nicely about why this group of 3 strangers were harassing him.
So what is it you're saying?
I just want to know, what happened? Why are these 3 people harassing this poor gentleman who I am
I
now
don't know.
holding up?
I was walking home and all of a sudden they jumped me.
Well, what were they asking you?
I don't know, it got really scary and then some things happened and now I want to go home and change my pants.
Has this guy been hurt physically?
Yeah, I think,
Emotionally, yes.
Yeah,
Emotionally, of
definitely.
course. Yeah. So I walk up to him and ask him, "Are you okay? Here, take a good berry." And I cast good berry and give him 10 good
Oh,
berries.
nice.
And shoves
okay.
them down his throat. I hand him to him.
Okay, so he then he takes the berries and he's too afraid to eat at the moment, but he's still holding on to them. And he kind of stands up and kind of starts to back away and
Waddle away.
try and kind of just move on.
Well,
Whichever
He's there
way.
saying, thank you for helping you guys.
Sorry, dude, do you need somebody to walk you home? Like,
No, you're fine. Just let me go.
you
Let
sure?
me go.
Like,
Yeah.
Whichever way he's backing away towards, so I'm gonna.
this just doesn't end.
Where Cut just kind of fell on the floor in front of me, I'm gonna
He
lean
he
down and-
produces
that was
a whistle akin to like a rape
Oh.
whistle. He's about to blow
Yeah.
the horn of the hammer.
all right, so because they still doesn't know we're all together, team intimidation, you're backing away in the opposite direction to team stealth, okay?
Wait.
I was thinking I was going to back away in whichever direction, or run away in whichever direction he was going towards to try and stop him leaving.
Okay.
Oh no.
He's gonna blow the whistle.
Yeah, with your,
But yeah,
with
if
your
he's got
movement
whistles,
speed.
then maybe not. Maybe I'll
No,
run
Boris,
away
with your movement speed, I will say that you'll be able to get up and block the exit of where he was heading towards.
Or
But I will
we follow him
going
and see
so
where
that
he's
he
going.
doesn't blow the whistle. I'll keep going, but he knows that I've gone that way.
Okay, so sorry, are you in front of him or are you behind him?
I'm in front of him. I'll overtake him.
Yeah, sure. So you slide up against
And-
him, and then in your menacing form, kind of thing, with your total visage, kind of thing, you block the kind of alleyway and the only route out.
Yeah.
So he's
I'll
trying to
keep-
blow the
yeah, I'll
whistle,
keep
but
going. So he's not-
no wind is coming up through his lungs, kind of thing. So just go.
Jesus.
Seven Ray, help me, Seven Ray.
Oh shit, Sarah Ray, we've met her. Like,
You expect me to believe that?
yes.
Should we let this poor man go?
It's really I just, aside from what's going on, I bet there's like this part of the episode
was
Vince just
not
anticipated
supposed to be
being
anything.
yeah, he was like, you were just anticipating this being a
Yeah.
5-minute thing.
Yeah.
We just turned it into like the whole episode.
We've just created our
Hell
own
yes.
campaign.
Uh-huh.
Like this guy's actually like
So,
not important
Maurice, are you
at all.
letting this poor gentleman go?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna like turn the corner and be out of sight, as if I've fled from a fight.
Okay.
Like, they've intimidated me away. The only thing is that he knows that I've gone in the direction he was going to go. So
Okay.
I'm hoping that slows him down, but I'm out of sight. I'm not
Sure.
actively-
Okay. Right. So, yeah, as he's he's full on sprinting to get away from the rest of you, kind of thing. But as he rounds its corner, he kind of peeks through to see if you're there first, and yeah, not seeing anything, like he scurries away, and he begins to climb a set of stairs, and kind of takes to the rooftops, and you see him eventually break one of his windows to get in that way because he doesn't want to get the front door to let you know what
Oh my
building it is.
God.
Can
You've just ruined this poor man's life.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
guessing it's nighttime now.
Yeah, so this was
So we all just look at each other like cemetery district. Yeah, go on.
No, 'cause I
this was
gonna-
around about 7 p.m. So the sun was just about to start setting. So you went to the market, you had your conversations, you were after the small boy,
Mhm.
and then you went you went to the Lambert Inn. You had a bite and a drink to eat. Then Ayana, obviously snuck away and did some eavesdropping. Then you decided to hatch his plan, and now we're here at round about,
Yeah.
would say 7:30.
Out of
Alright.
interest, what would you say the general total population around here is?
Low.
Like, is it going to really stand out that I'm
Yeah.
the one
Maurice,
who's
what I
Yeah.
would suggest is that you don a bandana. It can be any color you want. It can be red, it can be purple, it can be orange, it can be blue. Whatever bandana you want, that might be an disguise to you.
So, can
Well, we
keep
got
a
the egg
track-
fragments, so
Yeah.
good job, guys. Good job, Team
so-
Stealth.
Can we
okay.
keep track of this location and come back in the morning? And maybe Team Stealth go and check in on him and make sure he's okay. And then we can try and get more information out of him. But be nice about it.
We're just not leaving this guy alone.
No.
So what are you doing for the rest of the evening?
Cemetery district.
Yeah, cemetery
Okay.
district.
Or
So-
do we want to examine the egg fragments?
Yeah, we can have a look at them.
Do you want to do this now in the middle of the alley?
Maybe not in
No,
the middle
no.
of the alley.
No.
Because this guy might be looking out of his window and he might see
Yeah.
that we have the other fragments.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
I
like, oh
say-
no, they killed my friend. He just has like a mental breakdown. We've just ruined his whole life.
I say
Oh my
we go in the separate direction in the parties we split up in, and then meet back up at the inn or the tavern or where we were, and then
Okay,
catch
so
up there.
we'll say that you guys scarper in all different directions as to kind of blend into the the crowds of people going about their lawful business, and we'll say an hour and a half later to make sure nobody's tailing you and all the rest of it, you reassemble inside the Llama Inn. Sounds good?
Cool.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Neo suggests that after all that excitement, should we just call it a day and pick this up tomorrow? I don't know about you. I need a drink.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
Enjoy a
Alright,
few cheeky bevs and examine the egg.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so you take up the table. Funnily enough, it's the same table that they were both at. So you unfurl the kind of silk pouch that they had, and you start examining the eggs. What is it you're looking to see?
Let's check them out.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Do it with advantage because I'm sure several of us are also looking at them.
Yeah, I have advantage in it. So
Okay, well.
I have natural 20 plus 5, so 25.
Whoa.
Oh,
great.
hell yeah.
So you kind of ascertain the same information that the archaeologist did in terms of, right, it's definitely more than one egg that these come from, kind of thing. So there's going to be multiples of them, but and they do seem to have like black markings along the red, scaly, leathery outside of it. But aside from that, they're just egg fragments.
Do you guys think we should maybe in the morning, if we're feeling like it now, we could have a look at the crater? You know, there's that big crater, like from the battle, and maybe there's some clues there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Okay, we'll do that. So as you devise those plans, you have a few more drinks, and you retire to your rooms, and that's where we're going to end it for today's episode of D&D.
Nice.
This has been my favorite one yet.
Yeah, hands down.
Great episode.
Great stuff, everybody.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
Mr.
Vitz, did we take a long rest at the end of the last?
you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah. Just on
Are we
So-
resting now?
It would consider this like overnight to be a long rest. So any spells you would have done, you would get those back. Yes, thank you so much for being here to witness this.
This was absolute chaos.
I did promise
loved
all
it.
the shenanigans on Twitter. My God, have we delivered? So, Mr. Rahula Hoop, if you're ready to start your stream and whatnot, then we will try and raid you if that works.
Thanks, man. All right.
Let's
see. Right. Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna leave the room, but
Okay, cool.
Let
No
me
worries.
let me know if the audio or the picture or anything is crap, because
Sure.
the speed test looks okay, but we shall see. All right.
Okay.
Bye,
great
guys.
stuff. In the meantime, we will say bye, everybody. All right, and so we will wait for him to start his stream. But my God, that was amazing.
That was so much
That was
fun.
so much fun.
Yeah, that went places.
Les, I'm glad that was a very fun watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Boris. The problem is Boris is not like naturally that aggressive. Completely out of control. They feel really bad. Like they are not going to have a good life.
Now you say
Not
that.
as bad as like Grace going to have, but
Oh,
like,
that guy is
You're just
traumatized
staring into
for
your drink,
life.
saying, "What did I do to that poor man?"
yeah, that was not how I wanted it to go.
Oh, that guy is in therapy for life.
Yeah, he is.
I feel bad
Definitely.
we don't even know his name. It's just a random dude.
I think it's better if we don't.
In hindsight, I think the issue was if we had good cop, bad cop, we should have started with good cop.
Maybe.
And not
Bad
go all
cop,
out.
that was like, yeah. But I thought he was like a
Evil.
professional of some sort. I didn't expect him to crumble that easily.
They
Yeah.
were just humble archaeologists that not all Indiana
Didn't
Jones
realize
could
they
take a
were just
beating.
archaeologists.
No.
Not gonna lie.
All right, and so let's try the raid on Rahula Hoops, and we will go over there. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Join us same time next Sunday for more D&D action with the Ethnic Squares. Everybody, say bye.
Yeah, thanks,
Bye.